Okay, time to check in. We're not quite to fall just yet, but we do want to get a check of our forecast with Grace Anello.
And Grace, you're in the Storm Tracker Weather Center monitoring the current conditions. We saw the canopies being used to protect the pumpkins from the heat, but we might need some canopies this weekend to protect all of us from all the rain.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
I could not agree more. That is exactly what we're going to need. At the moment, the only canopy we're seeing is some pretty dense cloud cover, and that's going to stay with us for quite some time. But Matt's right. We have more rain coming into the forecast before too long. At the moment, though, we are dry, but plenty of these clouds coming into the region. You can see this mixture of lower and higher elevation clouds in the region, meaning that almost all of us are seeing a mostly completely blocked out sun. In Muscle Shoals right now, conditions are bright, but we don't necessarily see the sun shining, and it is as a result of all of that cloud cover. Well, our temperatures in the northern part of the state and in southern Kentucky are ranging in the upper 70s and low 80s. We're at 78 in Gadsden, 80 in Decatur, and 77 in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, which means that most of us are feeling like the mid-80s already once we factor in those high dew points and that sticky humidity. Well, if you're getting a package delivered to the front doorstep today, you don't need to rush home to get it off the door quite yet, but you will before too long. As we head through the rest of the afternoon and into the earlier part of this evening, most of us will stay dry. There could be some spot pop-up showers, but many of us will stay dry for the rest of the day. Well, as far as report cards go, I'm making you work a little harder to get that A. Today we're going to have a B to close out the school week and the work week. Our high temperature will be in the mid-80s. We will be feeling like the upper 80s. And we talked about that cloud cover being here to stay, but we will have some spotty showers and storms developing later this afternoon, and then heavy rain and heavy storms come to us around dinner time tonight. Well, it is Way 31 and this is Friday, so I know we're all looking forward to Big Game Friday night. And honestly, the forecast is okay. At 7 p.m., our temperature will be in the mid and upper 70s, and we will be dry to start kickoff. Almost all of us will be dry at that 7 o'clock hour. Now, more heavy showers and storms come to us later tonight, but I think we should all be able to get that game in, or at least most of the game in, before we see that heavy rain. So what do you say we walk through the timing of that? This puts us at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and there is some spotty showers in the area, but these are not storms, and they are very spread out in nature. Now, as we get towards 7 o'clock tonight, that is kickoff for all of our high school football games. We're seeing small periods of heavy rain, but the rest of us are dry with plenty of cloud cover. However, take a look at 11 o'clock this evening. That's when we see very strong storms and widespread rain come to the region. Now, these start in our southeastern counties and they push northwest, and they will stay with us through dinner time and even into tomorrow, which is why at 10 o'clock on your Saturday morning, we are going to be waking up to rumbles of thunder and even flashes of lightning, and we will have a soggy morning and afternoon. As a result, our high temperature will be lower and in the low 80s, but if you want to go on a picnic on your Saturday, just wait until the end of the day, because once we get later on in the day, well, temperatures will be cooler for us and we will have drier conditions. So this puts us at 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. Widespread rain continues through about lunchtime, where almost all of us have seen a little bit of those showers, but then by the time we get to about 4:30 and beyond, we are dry. The good news is, as we head to bed, even that cloud cover gets out of the way for us. Alrighty, so soak up the rest of the Friday while you can before it gets too wet. We will have those storms coming in later tonight, and it's Saturday evening before they leave us. Your Saturday high temperature will be in the low 80s, and more rain returns on Sunday. But the good news is we've got sunshine by midweek next week.